From the instant the news broke, the WWE Universe was consumed by disbelief, not the kind sparked by an unexpected storyline twist, a shocking heel turn, or a surprise return, but the raw, unfiltered disbelief that comes when real life, with all its cruelty, strikes without warning and strips away the scripted safety of the ring. This was no angle, no work, this was Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE, the woman who had been the unshakable backbone of the women's division with her unmatched athleticism, charisma, and heart, now fighting for her life in a hospital bed after suffering a massive heart attack just hours after a punishing, high-intensity live event. Witnesses backstage paint a scene that feels frozen in time. One moment Bianca was radiant even in exhaustion, sweat still glistening from her match, chatting quietly and warmly with Montez Ford, and in the very next, her hand clutched her chest, her breath became shallow, and the color drained from her face. Panic was instant, trainers, officials, and fellow wrestlers abandoning all roles and rushing to her side, the air punctuated with shouts for paramedics. She collapsed completely before the ambulance could arrive, with no chance for a dramatic farewell wave to fans. No words of reassurance, just the reality that this was no longer about WWE, it was about survival. Sirens cut through the night as the ambulance sped away, social media erupting into chaos with speculation and confusion, some assuming it was a cruel stunt, others holding on to hope it was exaggerated, until the truth emerged in the coldest possible way. Doctors, wasting no time, confirmed a severe cardiac arrest, so severe that without immediate intervention she would have died right there on the spot, and rushed her into emergency surgery, performing a bypass to repair critical blockages. Hours dragged by like days as fans around the world clung to their phones, refreshing feeds for updates, until the update no one wanted came. Bianca Belair was on life support. The image of the powerhouse who had symbolized resilience reduced to a silent figure hooked to machines, her chest rising only because of a ventilator, the steady beep of monitors the only sign she was still here, shattered the hearts of millions. Yet even more outrage erupted when WWE's initial statement described it merely as a medical situation, and claimed she was resting comfortably, a phrase so grotesquely out of touch with reality it sparked accusations of corporate PR spin designed to downplay the truth. Fans began asking the questions WWE did not want to answer. Had Bianca been cleared too soon after recent injuries? Was she pushed past the brink, performing through exhaustion? Was this preventable? Those who have followed WWE long enough recognize the pattern, remembering too many superstars who had been broken by the relentless schedule, the crushing pressure, and the refusal to prioritize health over the next televised spectacle. Inside the hospital, Montez Ford has not left her side, her parents have arrived in tears, and close friends in the industry have gone silent online, their absence screaming louder than any public post could. In the locker room, tension hangs like a storm cloud ready to break, wrestlers furious not only at what happened but at why it happened. Many privately blame reckless booking and a toxic grind that leaves no room for recovery. Sources say Bianca had been fighting through exhaustion and lingering injuries for months but was still booked in physically punishing matches back-to-back, her final appearance before the collapse a war of attrition that left her visibly drained. Warnings were reportedly raised, but the company's cold, dismissive reply, "We need her for the storylines," now sounds like the cruelest punchline imaginable. Online, the WWE's social media has been flooded with tens of thousands of furious comments under hashtags like #SaveBianca and #WWEFail, with demands for transparency, medical accountability, and even halts to upcoming events until her condition stabilizes. Legends have broken their silence, expressing disappointment and anger, while inside the ICU, doctors warn the next 48 hours are critical, with Bianca's fight complicated by neurological concerns from the prolonged cardiac arrest. Outside WWE, the industry is uniting, AEW stars, indie wrestlers, and retired legends posting messages of support while calling for systemic reforms. Sasha Banks has reportedly confronted management directly, demanding change, while Rhea Ripley has posted cryptic, possibly defiant messages hinting at deeper unrest. Fan forums are ablaze with theories and allegations, some insisting WWE knew about Bianca's health risks and pushed her regardless, others condemning the ingrained culture of "tough it out" that forces wrestlers to gamble with their lives for the sake of the show. Inside WWE headquarters, leadership is in crisis mode, weighing whether to pause major events while scrambling to keep the real details contained, their public voice still confined to sanitized press blurbs. Meanwhile, an unprecedented movement has erupted online, with fans creating fundraisers for Bianca's family, producing tribute videos, and demanding the creation of a formal union or advocacy group to protect wrestler health. Anonymous insiders are leaking damning claims of rushed medical clearances and internal efforts to hide injuries from the public to protect ratings. Wrestling icons like Daniel Bryan and CM Punk have added their voices, amplifying the urgency for reform. The stakes now are bigger than one woman's recovery. They are about whether the industry will finally confront the damage it has inflicted on its own, or whether Bianca's fight for her life will become just another tragic chapter buried beneath the roar of the crowd. The future of WWE's credibility, the safety of its roster, and the fate of one of its brightest stars all hang in the balance, and the world is watching with a fury and focus that will not fade quietly.